Friends, again welcome in Network Security Fundamental course. Now, in the module number 2, we understand about the OSI model, that how OSI model work and that how OSI model layer work. Now, when we start stepping into computer network science, the first thing we learn is usually TCP/IP. TCP/IP protocols work for the network connections. The international standard organizations standardize the protocol currently known as the Open System Interconnection or OSI protocol model. That means all the data will be transferred according to the OSI model. The OSI model is a reference and basic concept of the theory of how a protocol works. Now, OSI becomes a connection standard for a computer. In addition, it was created also to fulfill certain objectives. Now, OSI has 7 layers. Each layer has a functions and has their respective roles. Means that every layer has a different functions and different tasks. Now, first we learn about the which layer will be in the OSI model. Now, first is the physical layer, second is the data link layer, third is the network, fourth is the transport, fifth is the session, sixth is the presentation, and last seventh is the application layer. These 7 layers are come in the OSI model, where physical layer is used for the bits transmissions and it's used the Ethernet, fiber and wireless protocol. And in the hardware part, it work on the hub and repeaters. Means the hub and repeaters are connected with the OSI physical layer. Now, second layer is the data link layer. Data link layer is responsible for the frames. Means that if every data is not successful transmit, then again the data will be transferred, and this is depend on the data link layer. And data link layer is connect with the Ethernet and ATM. These two type of protocol are connected with the data link layer. And when we talk about the hardware part, then switch and bridges are connected with the data link layer. Third and most important layer is the network layer. Network layer are responsible for interconnections of the different type of computers. Here IP, ICMP, IPX and ARP protocol are used in the network layer, and the hardware part, that is the router, is connected with the network layer. When we talk about the data, then how packet will be sent, then it's depend on the data link layer. Next is the transport layer. In the transport layer, we work on the TCP, UDP and SPX protocols, and the segmentation parts of the data is responsible on the transport layer. Next is the session layer. Session layer is responsible for the inter-host communications, and it uses the AppleTalk and Windsock protocols, and the data is depend on the session layer. Next is the presentation layer, that how we present the data in the receiver side. So here we JPEG, GIF or MPEG protocol are used in the presentation layer, and how we data is representation and encryption will be happen, it depend on the presentation layer. Last is the application layer. In the application layer is used for the network process to applications, and here we use the HTTP, FTP or SMTP protocols. So these are the 7th layer which comes the OSI model. Now we discuss the all layer one by one. Now first is the physical layer. The physical layer is the first layer in the OSI network reference model. The responsibility is to transmit data bits. It is done from the sender physical layer and addressed to the receipt physical layer. Means that in the hardware side, the sender and receiver are connected with the physical layer. Next is the data link layer. The data link layer is the second layer from the bottom in the OSI model, which can convert network frames that contain data, that detect error and transmit failure frames. MAC address are also implemented in this layer. Some devices such as the network interface card, layer 2 switch and network bridges also operate here. means that the data link layer is work on the frames. Means that if any data is failed to transmit, then it's again transmit by the data link layer. Next is the network layer. Network layer has the task of defining IP address. That how we define the IP address, that is depend on the network layer. Means that in every computer we have an IP address and that is defined by the network layer. These make each computer can be connected to one network. Network layer also functions to carry out the routine process and makes headers on existing data package. That how we make the packets, how we transmit the packets, these all are depend on the network layer. Next is the transport layer. This layer will break the data into package and give serial number to the data package so that they can be rearranged when they reach the destinations. Means that the how we break the data is depend on the transport layer, and the receiver side how we collect the data, how we collect the packets, it depend on the transport layer. In this layer will determine the protocol that will use to transmit data. For example, TCP protocol. This protocol will send data packets while also ensuring that the packet is received successfully, and retransmitted package that are lost or damaged in the middle of the road. Means that if any packet will be lost in the transmitter or receiver side or in the channel side, then it again is transmitted by the transport layer. Next is the session layer. Session layer will define how connections can be made, maintained or destroyed. At this layer there are name recognitions, NFS or SMB protocol. Mean that the three parts, that how we make the connections, how we maintain the connections and how we disconnect the connections, these are depend on the session layer part. Next is the presentation layer. The presentation layer is responsible for the formatting and delivery of informations to the application layer for further processing or displaying. That how we display the data is depend on the presentation layer. It relieves the application layer of concern regarding synthetical difference in data representations within the end user system. And example of the presentation service would be the conversion of the EBCDIC coded text computer file to an ASCII coded files. And last layer is the application layer. The application layer is an abstraction layer that specifies the shared communication protocol and interface method used by host in a communications network. The application layer abstraction is used in both the standard model of the computer networking, the Internet Protocol Suite, TCP/IP, and the OSI model, although both models use the same terms for their respective highest level layer. The detailed definitions and purpose are different. So friends, this is the second module of the network security fundamentals. If you have any query, then you can ask me. Now we go in the module number 3.